I'll look after you. Everything's all right now. Revelio.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. Enough beast.
Stupid one. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Potato. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Defender. Revelio.
I tell you this. Hogwarts is proper.
You ought to give up.
Confringo!
Stupid.
Come now. You're embarrassing.
Stupid. Confringo.
Incendio.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Stupid.
So very weak.
Incendio! Confringo!
Glacius. Capozzo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Incendio.
Marvelous strike! Confringo!
Stupid one.
Incendio!
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Incendio!
Oh, it's Glacius.
Confringo!
I plan to make cross. Capozzo. Confringo. Revelio.
The rarest beast in the forest, I do. Till you can find a rat.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like eggs and lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Revelio.
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
You call that spellcaster?
Expelliarmus!
Nice try.
Stupefy!
You had a lucky shot. Impressed?
Depulso! Confringo!
All of
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work. Thestrals overhead.
Revelio!
Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
Certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
Revelio. Accio. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. Levioso! Repulso! Accio! Flipendo!
Kill any who trespass.
Wait! We should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
Somewhere.
Revelio.
An intruder!
Could do with a knife. Mushroom stew about now. No! Afraid to fight? You will regret coming here.
They got what they deserved.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins,
You could have got us killed.
but I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Revelio.
One there. I won't rest.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
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 I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help you this guy.
Confringo.
I feel as though you're not even trying. You'll not get away with that.
Confringo. Leviosa. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio.
Lovely to see you both.
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio. So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Levioso!
Defendo. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda.
Defender!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo.
We've rid the world of
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. Confringo. One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
Revelio. Revelio. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Revelio.
Beasts, aren't they?
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
I'd imagine we need to find all 3 rune symbols to open the door. Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio. Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together. Revelio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Reparo!
That troll sounds like made a mess of things. Debris everywhere.
Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Reparo!
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio! Revelio!
We couldn't jump high enough to reach that ledge if we tried. We need something sturdy to stand on. Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here. Incendio! Revelio!
Try levitating that crate to the right spot.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio!
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view, well worth it.
Revelio.
Another barrier. We can blast through it, I'm certain.
Revelio.
A dead end? Must be another floor above us. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio. This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
Revelio.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Confringo. Revelio.
This be another area
Revelio.
created.
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. Revelio. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Another ancient magic passageway to the Undercroft. The final piece to the triptych must be here. Revelio. The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this. I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder...
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. But someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Feldcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
At least you didn't do what that first year did. Spent hours collecting Dittany, only to find it was old weeds.
Professor Howland's going to quiz us on rare water beasts next week. Can't wait to tell her I actually saw a Kelpian island over the summer.
I still can't believe that girl wrote her essay on shrinking solutions and thought it would be clever to shrink it before handing it in.
That reminds me. Did Scribner say we could borrow the book overnight? Or that we'd get detention if we had it out overnight?
I certainly make sure I stay abreast of my homework. Teachers don't like it if you fall behind, especially Weasley.
Revelio.
Weasley, Professor Heckett. Oh, they're both brilliant.
Here's Charlotte with our divination. It's no wonder. Let's just say stars no more than cards, I say.
Revelio.
Something but I find her as easy to no patience for time wasting.
Everyone seems to fear me. Singe Moreau.
The unfairness of being hung here. Why warrants looking into.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
My heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
Would you please meet with me in the Great Hall? I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower.
Revelio.
Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts.
I've never been so bored in my life as in history of magic.
Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Now, where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the bell tower and...
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. He's a fascinating artifact of the At any rate, he can be found nearby.
Revelio.
Such as sewing buttons on witches and wizards' coats. Now his quick hand and... Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue
Revelio.
of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights.
Abandoning class to wander the halls isn't keeping with Professor Binns' manner of teaching.
Statue of Sir Aphbuttle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. His fame was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty dragons.
This is a centuries-old
Rather in training yards and scholars.
Fearless Malcolm.
His warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by friends and newcomers alike. And to make the waving statue's acquaintance.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Aphbuttle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Aphbuttle's affability was his undoing. So beloved was he that even some Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin... History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at
Revelio.
least I like to say that.
We've all gone in another one of Vince's wild goose.
How can we do so much and accomplish so little?
Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs.
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
Because I told you, I can translate.
Hello. Are you...
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky. Speaking of which, care to lose... play?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Nice technique. Didn't I say I adore competition? Hard luck.
Absolutely. Don't count me.
That's the spirit. Precisely as planned. Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Hard luck.
Absolutely. Don't...
That's the spirit. Accio! Precisely as planned. I'll remember that. Precisely as planned. Such grace. Finesse. Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Hard luck.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Accio! Precisely as planned. Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio! Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Wow, you are good. I'm not too proud.
I play by intuition, natural skill and all that.
Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say...
Ah! Owls fascinate me. They have a lot of responsibility in the visiting world. Imagine all the walking we'd have to do if we didn't have owls to deliver our post. Ugh!
Slow down now. There we go.
Don't get me started on how horrifying venomous tentacula are. Why we're forced to engage with them in class instead of just reading about them is beyond me.
Revelio.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why I actually enjoy ontology.
Oh, the Ministry will hear about this! The fiends will rot in Azkaban!
Sir, are you all right? You seem to be in some distress.
All right? Do I look all right? I've been...
How can you be kidnapped when you're right here?
What sort of question is that? Of course I'm right here. I've more than one frame. Do you only have... It's my other frame. It's been stolen. And by students, no less. They paid filthy thieves.
Did that really happen, or are you simply being overdramatic?
Of course it happened! I heard it straight from the horse's mouth! Oh, she is a rather horse-face. She and her friends were moaning about me of all the nerve. Then I heard her plot to enlist a gang of good-for-nothings to have me stolen from the Three Broomsticks. That's why my other frame hung, hovel of a place, though I suppose one could do worse. I once knew a portrait who ended up in the Hog's Head. No one's heard from him since.
Right. So back to your frame.
Ah, yes. There I was, powdering my wig, and the next thing I knew, I was being manhandled. As if I can afford not to be at my post. I do important work for the headmaster, and I need my other frame back at the Three Broomsticks.
Just who is Astoria Cricket, and what would she want with your frame?
She's a fourth-year troublemaker, that's who. She and her band of hoodlums discuss all sorts of misdeeds. I can only assume they took my frame in some misguided attempt to punish me for doing my job.
What do you mean you do important work for the headmaster?
Let's just say I overhear quite a bit in Sirona's fine establishment, and the headmaster likes to know all about it. He's come to count on me in this regard. Reminds me of my prefect days.
I don't suppose you have any idea where your stolen frame was taken. Can you see anything from it?
I most certainly can. They brought me to a ruin of all places. Some crumbling atrocity surrounded by water from the sound of it. Oh, I do also recall seeing the coast on the way.
I could look into the matter for you.
Oh, would you? How marvelous. Do it quickly, though, won't you? The place they took me to... Off you go, then. the Ministry will hear about this. The fiends will rot in Azkaban. It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt! Somebody! Help! I've been kidnapped! Oh, the Ministry will hear about this! The fiends will rot in Azkaban! It's an outrage! No one makes a fool of Ferdinand Octavius Pratt! Somebody! Help! I've been kidnapped!
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Some days are more difficult.
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Mattibeleland. He should still be here.
I'm sorry, Natty. I wish there was something I could do to help.
You have done plenty. In fact, many of my good days, the bad days, however. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I'm sure you had your reasons, but breaking into Wilfred Lawley's home wasn't the brightest idea.
Astoria Cricket?
That depends. Am I in trouble?
Ferdinand Pratt thinks you should be. Says you stole his frame.
I wouldn't call it stolen. Relocated's more like it. How do I put this nicely? Ferdinand Pratt is a postulant boil, and he's lucky I didn't have him sealed in a wall.
Surely he can't be that terrible, can he?
All he does is spy on students in here and report back to the headmaster. Sometimes, if there's nothing to report, he'll make it up. I spent 4 hours in detention last week, all because he told Black that I was planning to drain the lake, whatever that means. It was the last straw. He and his frame had to go.
May I ask where you put him?
Well, I didn't put him anywhere. The frame is likely with the fine gents I paid to snatch it. They camp in a ruin by the coast. I just wanted it far enough away that I'd never have to think about Ferdinand Pratt ever again.
You do know he's screaming in the library as we speak?
Oh, for the love of Merlin. If you ask me, he's got nothing to scream about. I could have had him put in the hogshead. The pampered Pratt would have hated it. Grimy walls, smell of goats. And the patrons, they eat snooty princes like Ferdinand for dinner. But what's done is done. He isn't here anymore, and if I were you, I should enjoy it. Lovely chatting with you.
A boy that lives near my sister. I've nothing against it, mind, but I told him to make sure he's and not his mother.
Appreciate you having a look. Extra, extra. All the latest wizarding news right here.
Levioso and Stupefy combined should be
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You made it. At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account so either it is a rumour or anyone who went in wasn't in any...
Well, we're here. We might...
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus!
What is going on with that?
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Caforzo. Revelio.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad. If the music is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Lumos.
Lumos! We need to find moths for those spinners. symbols on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Revelio. Lumos.
Another obstacle.
Revelio.
I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Revelio. 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 Glupendo. Cabolso. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. 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 Lumos.
Lumos!
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
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 You did it!
Revelio. Confringo.
I was hoping
Bombarda. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Shall we take a closer look?
You read my mind.
Revelio.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Confringo!
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Confringo! Revelio.
We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon. Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Revelio. Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we...
Whatever it is, it had better have to do...
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of it. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
all part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw... Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night... Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, at first they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when It felt like an omen. A good one.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. I come from a family of poachers.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I never fitted in. But the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my... Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her.
How brave. I'm glad you...
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger.
From everything I've seen, you're doing
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk.
What was it like growing up in a family?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere...
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving...
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me... Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense.
We were around so many poachers in the tent.
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get... If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are. There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Bombarda.
There's a victory that came in too soon. Ugh.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Bombarda. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Someone
Confringo!
You're so very... As you survive
Confringo! Your blood's on Ranrock's Revelio.
Lumos.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
Revelio. Revelio.
Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
No.
Revelio.
Goodness. Not a party to attend by myself.
Betting on the dragon price was the best decision I've made yet.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Revelio.
Oi!
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda. Levioso. Imperio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
May I have a moment?
Pardon?
I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment.
Ah, yes, the magical bird.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? I'm worried about a large albino diricawl known as Gwynaira. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen and...
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But...
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely... I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the diricals don't trust me since I've been...
Why are you fixated on Gwynaira and not rescuing all the diricals?
Gwynaira is special. She's more attractive to poachers. The other diricals seem to have managed evading poachers.
Can you tell me what the dirical den...
It's down by the shore, on a sort of overhanging...
I'll keep an eye out for it.
Oh, thank you. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
Revelio.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently. Hello, sir.
I have all the time in the world for a potential customer. How do you...
I'd like to ask you a bit of...
Of course. Lived here for years.
Have you heard rumors about dark witches or wizards?
Try to avoid them when I can. Nasty lot. However, I did see a poacher not too long ago. Not...
I'd like to learn a bit...
Well, how charming. No one ever asks about me. I did some work with the ministry as a young man. I had to do with the usage of mandrakes. As weapons, believe it or not. Went through enough cotton wool in my ears to... But after a time, I sought a quieter life. Set up shop here, selling my wares. I am always content among...
What can you tell me about your shop?
I sell plants and their byproducts here. Herbology was always my passion.
I've met some interesting students in Hufflepuff. Hard-working lot.
We are indeed. Glad to know our reputations.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes. What can I do for you? Such a pleasure doing business with you. I hope this serves you well in all of your future herbological ventures. I hope this serves you well in all of your future herbological ventures. Be sure to visit again. Always brightens my day helping you young ones.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Alohomora. Revelio.
What do we have here? A demi-guise.
Revelio.
Miss Moffat only cares about using their feathers for what she calls fashion.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio. Bombada. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Ethereal. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Bombada. Revelio.